Hello, Masters. Welcome to Pyramid Yuva Shakti Daily Meditation. This is season 4, and it's been going very great. And we had weekend Swadhyaya sessions where we came to know about the book You Forever, which says all about astral travel, clairvoyance, third eye, and many other higher concepts of how we can, being in this physical body, able to connect to the higher realms. So the session was really wonderful and insightful. So today we are going to have wisdom sharing about empty mind. So I am Divya from Pyramid Yuva Shakti. I am doing meditation past 15 years, and there are a lot of transformations doing meditation where our life completely takes a 360-degree turn, a complete dimensional shift after you start practicing meditation. And we have been hearing the same. The truth is the same. And we hear it, we see it, experience it in different forms from different people. And through the great Sajjana Sangatya, where through this help of digital media, we're able to connect with so many hundreds of masters where we can listen to their life experiences, their wisdom, and it's all been a beautiful collective growth that is happening. So, my dear friends, all of us in meditation, the main goal or why we meditate is to achieve an empty mind, a mind without any thoughts, without the restless waves of thoughts, the chaotic thoughts, the chaotic mind. Meditation is a great tool that helps us to make the mind empty. The gateway for this is our natural breath, my dear friends. So there are 4 eyes, where the first eye is the eye of the physical body, the 2 physical eyes. The second eye is the mind's eye, where we are able to think, where all the mind activity is happening through the mind's eye. The next eye is the soul's eye, which is the third eye. So, with these physical eyes, we are able to see only in a particular frequency, like infrared to ultraviolet. So, all the frequencies lying with a specific range, only that we are able to experience, we are able to perceive, and that is what we are calling it as physical reality. But there are things which are higher or which are not beyond the realm of physicality, the alternate realities, the alternate frequencies. So that we are able to experience through meditation. But this is possible. Our third eye is a great tool where we are able to perceive the other side, experience the higher realms of energy. But in order to experience that through third eye, these 2 eyes, the first 2 eyes have to be closed. And that is what we are doing in meditation. Only when these 2 things are closed, the third thing becomes activated. Third eye is when you do astral travel, third eye is the one which is seeing everything, whatever is happening in your astral travel. So it doesn't mean only seeing, my dear friends. It is all of the inner senses activation. So, and it can vary for people, person to person. So some people can get visions. Some people can get inner messages, intuitions. Some people can hear voices, which is clairaudience. So it doesn't mean that only visions are, directly related. So it can differ from person to person. As of me, even though I don't get specific clear visions, I am able to identify the feelings inside where you don't even expect or don't even think that it will happen. Daily activities, daily like mundane tasks, and you're going through it, and suddenly, without you expecting or without when the mind's activity is not there, you suddenly start getting thoughts which seem like messages. So many people tell that I got message, I received message from this master. But for some people, where you just get thoughts, thoughts of higher dimensions, of higher messages, but you like, it is not like clearly out that you got a message. So nothing will be like a specific for few people, where someone appears and you're very clear that it is a message. But that understanding slowly develops as we do meditation, as we increase our power through meditation. So any message or anything can just be a thought, my dear friends. Just a slight thought, just a small thought, or a thought process that's just happening. But we are thinking that all these thoughts I am thinking, but it is not so. All those thoughts that's occurring, which is of spiritual nature, is rather nothing but the masters of the higher dimensions are giving messages, are communicating with us. So sometimes it might not be very clear or very direct, but it can be a very simple thing. Simple, you something strikes you when you're just doing a mundane activity, and that is the most of the case is it is that it's like that for myself. And also, what I have observed is we have to keep our thoughts elevated and mostly keep it empty. Why empty mind is really necessary? Because only when if these two eyes are getting closed, the third eye is opening. So closing the mind's eye, what does that mean? What does that mean is sitting in meditation. Only when we withdraw all our physical senses, we can go deep inside and activate our inner senses, my dear friends. When you're in constant activity, when you're doing your task, all these five senses are active, you're not able to perceive the inner reality. But only when we withdraw from this physical world, keep your physical body at rest. So that is why in meditation, you just relax your body. Just keep your body still at one place without moving. And we close our eyes, which is our physical eyes. The first eye is getting closed. And then what we do is we observe our normal, natural breathing process. Just by observing, just by becoming a witness to this process, slowly, without our explicit efforts, we see that our thoughts are getting reduced. Slowly, slowly, slowly. So many people tell, like, we are doing meditation like from lot of days, or but we are not able to achieve that empty kind of state. But it's all about as we observe. But when you have that inner conflict, my dear friends, where meditation is first of all when you do with no expectations, with just empty, without of, not even, you have to achieve an empty state. We have to, even that becomes an expectation. When we just are open, become open, and just observe the breath naturally and with sincerity, automatically we will see the transformations within ourselves, my dear friends. So as we observe our breath, slowly. So the emptiness increases and the thoughts decreases. So it's always like a balance. But we have to just experience like how much emptiness I experienced today. And that emptiness is going to increase from this to this one day. So it's all about the balance between the thoughts, with the chaos we are receiving, and the emptiness we are experiencing. But when you have that expectation, no, I have to like sit, do it again, it's like a boomerang where automatically, when you start fighting with your mind, it's like, you are giving strength to your mind. You are just trying to increase your mind's activity just by fighting with it. Mind is something, when you just leave it, when you just allow the water, automatically the dirt will settle down. Similarly, in meditation, we have to let go of things, withdraw from our physical senses, let go of things, become open, and just be with our breath. And my dear friends, nothing is impossible. Where we really think that whole of my life is depending on meditation, on the power of meditation. It's all our perspective. When you have such a perspective that I need to meditate, all of my life is going to completely change. So when we have that thirst, when we have that interest and sincerity and seriousness, and we dedicate valuable time of ourselves to meditate, things automatically come in place, be in place. So whatever empty mind and whatever we are want to achieve is automatically happening through meditation. So in order to perceive the higher alternate realities, we have to shut down these two things, my dear friends, where even we have to think at our will. So if something is not needed, we no need to think. We no need to waste our time in useless thoughts which are not required. So meditation brings us the awareness. First of all, we become aware what is going on in myself. What are the thoughts I am getting? What am I experiencing? We become an inner mirror. We become a point of reflection where we're reflecting upon our inner activity. First of all, the thoughts become evident and clear, like what is happening in my inner system. So when you catch hold of the enemy or catch hold of the thief, that is the starting point. That is where things begin to change. So first of all, we become very really aware in meditation. And I would like to tell some more points where how meditation is really related to our inner system. So, and we have to become an empty cup, an empty vessel, my dear friends, a container. So when something new has to come, and when we are still in our old content, when already something is filled in our container, nothing new can pour into ourselves. Nothing new can come into ourselves. So how much we make our mind empty, how much we settle the mind waves, so that much is the flow of cosmic energy entering into our body. The cosmic energy, when you become a container, when you become a point of allowing, when you allow things to enter through you, to happen through you, when you become a medium in meditation, we receive tons and tons of energy just flowing into our body. And that causes a lot of changes in ourselves. And how? So meditation can make a lot of changes in our brain activity, my dear friends. So meditation, you reduce the stress. You all have these benefits, but the benefits through meditation is like a big ocean. We are still exploring and we are still finding and we are still mesmerized that what and all is happening inside us, what and all transformation is happening inside us just because we are practicing meditation. Where one such thing is where our brain activity, where there are different brain waves called as beta waves, alpha waves, theta waves, and delta waves. So each of these brain wave is associated with a particular kind of frequency. So as the waves, so the beta waves is when you do the conscious mind is very active, when you're doing all of the activities. So when you're completely aware, so that is when the conscious mind is fully active. That is when the beta wave is at work. But slowly, as you go to the alpha and the theta, gamma, and delta, slowly, the frequency of the brain waves reduces. So, in meditation, they have practically found out by research that when a person meditates, the brain waves are changing. So, the alpha waves are when you are in a very relaxed state or when you are in the state of meditation without any, thoughts. And slowly, when you go to the theta and when you go to the delta is the most highest of where it has a very low frequency of waves, where you are in complete like a deep sleep or very deep sleep or very deep states of meditation. So by research, it has proved that our brain waves start changing, and we can also measure our, how much we're able to settle our mind waves and how much relaxed we are through this process and through this research. So meditation has such a power of altering our brain waves, my dear friends. And one more thing, what Master Todkam says is that when we do meditation, we create a network within ourselves. So, what is a network? A network is something that connects different points. So, the connection between those, when it is formed, it is called a network. So, what Master Todkam says is that in the mind, so there is the lower mind and the higher mind. The lower mind, the conscious mind, which we are aware of, and the higher mind, which is when you go into deep states of meditation, when you experience that, when you're able to radiate light, radiate love, compassion, so all of that. So what meditation does is it bridges both the lower and the higher mind. And there are something called as ray energies which help in bridging the lower mind and the higher mind. So what Master Todkam says is that so these ray energies are in different types, like 7 kinds of ray energies. So which are so when the network develops, when we start do meditation more and more, and we are emptying our mind more and more, slowly this network is becoming very strong. The connections are becoming very strong between the conscious mind and the higher mind. So when the association starts to increase and the network starts to strengthen, this ray energies become like a rainbow, where the 7 types of ray energies are evident. And this is the rainbow activity. And as we do meditation more and more, the rainbow is getting increased, the connection is getting strengthened. And our brain greatly evolves in the process of meditation, my dear friends. So, in the brain, when we do meditation, we are the meditation process helps us to form like a special group of neurons called diskettes, which is helpful in manifesting things. So, an empty mind is the base for you to manifest. When we have lots of thoughts and when we are thinking one thing and you want something to happen, the energy, your complete energy is distributed to all of these thoughts, and it is very difficult when you just want anything to manifest. But in an empty mind, when you're clearly aware what to think, what not to think, and when you're consciously able to switch off your mind, where it's no need to think now. So when you're able to consciously switch to empty states of mind, so that is when all of this happens. So when you're able to go into the emptiness of the mind, the connections between the lower and the higher mind is improving. The rainbow state strengthens through meditation. And this special type of neurons get produced in the brain, and the brain is getting evolved through meditation. And one more thing is where all our cells, our DNA, our genes, we will be able to re energize them, revitalize them through the power of meditation. Through constant power of meditation, we can take the complete control of our physical body, my dear friends. Whatever cellular process that's happening can be completely consciously happen through us through meditation. So see how much meditation, the power in meditation is able to change our DNA, is able to change our programming. So this rainbow activity is not of one lifetime. It continues through lifetimes and lifetimes as we do all of this process. So when we do meditation, we automatically remove and reprogram ourselves. The old patterns, whatever is there within us, is broken, and we are able to reprogram ourselves. And through this power only, by visualization, by affirmations, so we are able to reform, revitalize our genes, our DNA, and we can live with our will in this body for how many years we want, how many years we want, because we are, as you are able to change all of this inner process, our physical body will become a body of light. So such are the uses of meditation. And one more thing what he tells is that all of this food and medicines is nothing but, at the end of the day, it is all chemicals which is sustaining. But he also says that while having visions, while having dreams, while having the heroism, the courage, all of these feelings, great feelings, higher feelings, is also producing important chemicals for our physical system. So even that is helping our physical body and physical system. Not only the food and the medicines, the chemicals that is coming out of that, but all of this is also greatly helping to produce important chemicals, is what Tarkam Master is trying to say us. And all of this is really bringing goosebumps, where how much is meditation impacting us. And one more thing I would like to tell is, when someone asked Pati sir, so a lot of times people would have experienced telepathy, where we're trying to tell something to Patriji and he automatically answers it, like without you saying in physical words, in verbal. So sir is able to get that. And many people ask that, sir, do you scan us, or how do you know what we are thinking? The beautiful answer which he gave is, I am not doing anything. I am just an empty cup. I have an empty mind. I don't have anything here, any chaos here, any disturbance here. It is completely empty. So when people come, so we are nothing but all of our, collection of thoughts, our vibrational fields. So everything will be, evident, my dear friends. So when you come in contact with a person who is like an empty cup, so all your thoughts can directly communicate with my field, and that is how your thoughts are reaching me. And we know that many of the thoughts that comes to our mind is not our thoughts. And how there is a network, so even thoughts is also like a cloud, or it's like spreading with other people's thoughts. And he also told one more thing, where someone asked that there is a like a lot of pollution, air pollution, water pollution, and we have to take care of all of these environmental issues and all that. So Patri sir, what he replied is, all of these, more worst than all of these pollutions is the thought pollution. Our thoughts are creating greater impacts than we can imagine, my dear friends. So it is like all of your thoughts are like bubbles around you. So the pollution created out of that is much more worst than this air and water pollution. And to eradicate that pollution, we are doing meditation. And we always have to keep our thought system, or we either have to think or not think. So when you are thinking, what kind of thoughts we are thinking? And personally, what I experienced is, when you get elevated thoughts, thoughts of spiritual messages, thoughts of great service, thoughts of love, thoughts of compassion, thoughts of serving others, thoughts of where you want to go out and spread the truth to everyone, tell truth to everyone, and see the earth like a, you know, where completely everyone is transformed. When you get such thoughts, my dear friends, the elevated thoughts, and what I feel is I get some vibrations in the third eye part. So, so it need not be like, in meditation state, all of this happens. But when we're able to get that elevated thoughts, the third eye part gets vibrated for me. And that is a very great feeling, that how much our thoughts, our inner, processes can impact the outer thing. And also by reading, that is why to have this elevated thought system, Patriji has given two other efficient tools, which are Sajjana Sangatya and spiritual books reading. So when we are associated with a book, our companion, book companion, automatically we will have all the thoughts, we'll be having thoughts from whatever we read from the books. Your thought system is completely changed and it is elevated. And when you have company, good friends with spiritual, on the same path, whatever you're going, so when you're able to exchange spiritual messages, share spiritual interactions, even during those times, your thoughts are becoming elevated and your thought system is very great. So that is the things I wanted to share today, my dear friends. So thank you so much. And the benefits of meditation is innumerable, and we are discovering every day new things, and which keep motivating and strengthening us, and strengthening the cause why we have to meditate. So thank you, friends. So now let us go into meditation for some time. We heard a lot about what will happen when you constantly do meditation. So let us do meditation for some time now. People new to meditation, you can just be relaxed, sit wherever you are, as comfortable as you are. So you can cross your legs, clasp your hands like this, close your eyes, just withdraw yourself of all of this physical world activity. Just forget yourself. You shouldn't remember anything, whatever is associated here in this physical world. What works are you doing? What are you undergoing? Nothing. Just ourself and our breath. Just completely forgetting ourselves is meditation. Let us become one with the normal, natural breath, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods. The main source of strength or weakness, whatever we are thinking, is nothing but our mind power, our thoughts power. When you waste your energy in unnecessary thoughts, you feel that you are becoming weak. You become so stressed and because you overthink, and all of your energy is getting dissipated. So you think that by eating good food, nutrition food, we are getting energy, but the main energy is only when you have empty mind you can be energetic. So how much energy is you have is how much empty is your mind. It's like both is like a balance. So you can easily find out how much energy we have, and the thought pollution we need to reduce that, and that is how we become energetic. So let us become energetic now, receive tons of energy through this meditation. Just close your eyes and observe the normal, natural breathing process. We will be playing a nice music now. Along with the music, let us start meditating, my dear friends. Just become one with her breath. Energy, my dear friends. No thoughts whatsoever in the mind. expression of joy. Unlimited happiness. Let us be separate mindsets. last few minutes, my dear friends. Let us not open the eyes. Slowly place both your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open the eyes. Let's give a great applause for this beautiful meditation, my dear friends. Thank you so much for attending today's session. So the points about Torkom Saradaren Master was from the book Dynamics of the Soul. You can go ahead and read the book to know about more interesting and highly spiritual things that he has shared about what can happen through meditation. Let's all again meet tomorrow at the same time, 7:30 to 8:30. And let's spread maximum to all our social circles, to all the peers and colleagues and youth that we know. So they start meditating and walk this beautiful path. Thank you so much.